Fox, stop.
Okay.
We're fucking live, you idiot.
All right.
Well, he didn't say anything. Not yet.
He was about
Anyways.
to.
No, I saw you go live. I'm wondering how delayed I am. Am I delayed?
No.
I mean,
Cool.
Cognitively, or are you talking about
Fucking eat a dick, man.
Right.
Fucking. We'll see who's declined soon. You fucking aging old ass bitch.
Damn. Talking about eating crayons. What?
Now everybody, have you heard? If you're in the game, then the stroke's the word. Don't take no rebound, don't take no style. Got a thirst for killing.
Oh yes, we are in fact live.
He said stroking. Hey, Tom, did you hear that Chris Elliott is going to be returning for Scary Movie 6?
Wait, who is?
I didn't know anybody asked for a Scary Movie 6.
Hey, buddy. Well, I'm sorry. What did you say to me? When did you not need a strong hand again? Take my strong hand, child. Take my.
Use my strong hand and mix my potatoes.
We are live. Are
That's
we
it.
going right into it?
We're live.
Yeah, we're live.
I mean, Scary Movie 6. I'm just saying.
It'd be cool.
Hey, so I don't even know what order we're going to go in. So just welcome to Warlocker Live. Just welcome to Warlocker Live. We got to figure out a whole new way to start this. This whole roundtable shit doesn't fit anymore. We'll figure something out.
Why not?
I don't know. We got to come up with maybe we need a theme song. Maybe
Okay.
an actual
I can get AI to make it.
Yo,
My buddy can give me the clip.
Mhm.
Matt has Sonos, right?
Wait, the what?
You have Sonos?
Yeah.
All that stuff?
Hey, I'm waiting for you to just send me that little PNG file that I keep texting you about.
I sent it in a text.
Yeah, it's not a PNG file, but anyway, that's a little inside baseball. We got to figure out something else. We had some fun. What did we have today? Oh, today's episode, boys. Did you guys listen to it?
Mhm. No, I was working.
Yeah,
I was there.
I mean, I listened to it on the way home, but my drive home is not long enough. So I listened to 15 minutes of it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, so I can't say oh yeah, listen to it and be like
remember
a
who it
liar.
was, Chuck?
Yeah, I'll go look.
You don't remember who it was? So
Oh,
we had to do
Vic.
We had a little.
Vic. Yeah.
We had to do
awesome.
a little. We had to do a little switcheroo. The last minute with what episode released. Long story that gets into some other stuff that you were kind of catching the tail end of if you joined us live when we were live and we were all saying, hey, Chuck, we're live. Don't say anything else. The tail end of the story that kind of revolves around why today's episode ended up getting piggyback switched. But we did interview retired NYPD officer Vic Ferrari.
All of his books are available on Amazon.
It's an amazing name. Just an amazing name.
But guess what, you guys?
That's pretty dope, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like that is the name lottery.
It was so if you are watching this and you haven't listened to the episode, go back and listen to the episode because the episode they will talk about because I asked the hard-hitting questions. I asked, did your parents put Victor Ferrari on your birth certificate? And we get the answer to that burning question.
Okay. Was there
He's got
was
some
there a middle
freaking
name?
awesome books too. No, just that. He's got Behind the Blue Walls of Silence, Laughing in the Line of Duty, the NYPD's Flying Circus, which is my favorite fucking title, and NYPD Law and Disorder and more. The funny thing is the NYPD Flying Circus, when I asked that question, I was like, so was that during like all the bullshit COVID and all the craziness that was happening? He's like, no, this was before. And I was like, oh, that place has been a fucking zoo for a minute, huh?
Nice.
Oh, he was going to tell us about, he wants to come back on and talk about being a part of the investigation into the guy, the guy that accidentally ran over Gotti's son and then got killed. Right? Like that's that. Yeah. So, should we show you guys? Here we go. I got it. All right, here we go. I pulled up a little clip of
Okay.
Ferrari.
Yeah, do it. Do it to
Because
it.
he has the NYPD Through the Looking Glass podcast. So we want to give a shout out to Vic Ferrari and all of his followers. I guess he has just NYPD cops on, and they talk about the bad old days, good old days, whatever old days you want to call it. But it's interesting to get East Coast guys on here, especially because East Coast law enforcement, West Coast law enforcement, very different. All right, here's Vic Ferrari.
I mean, that and just NYPD is legendary, you know.
Mhm.
Hello, true crime enthusiasts. I'm retired
hear it?
NYPD Detective Vic Ferrari, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about my new
Can you
book.
hear it?
Oh yeah, he's
Through the Looking
fucking New
Glass,
York as
stories
fuck.
From inside America's largest police department. Now, to an outsider, the New York City Police Department is a mysterious, well-oiled machine responsible with maintaining
Right.
law and order in
So
America's
he's-
largest city. However,
Law
things
and
are not
order.
always as they appear and might
Yeah.
surprise you.
So Vic
New York City
Ferrari.
has over 8
love
million
it.
people residing in its 5 boroughs, and that covers over 300 square miles. To run this 3-ring circus, you're going to need a 35,000-member police department with a sense of humor.
So
He needs to do audiobook recordings because I would listen.
He
to
really
that
does.
all
He really
day
does.
long.
He really
Oh,
does. I mean, that is New York as fuck, dude. That's just awesome.
yeah. So that was if you want to go and listen to today's episode, if you didn't listen to it already.
I would just have him say Burroughs over and over again.
He said he would come on Locker Room, you guys. Like he legit
Yeah, he
said
did.
he would
Oh,
come
dope.
hang out on Locker
Let's
Room.
have him
Hell yeah.
on.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Oh,
let's have him
like-
on.
We just have to find a time, like his again. Well, actually, like Matt, he is East Coast, so I think he's out near you, because you're still on the East Coast.
Yeah. Well, until Friday, I'm coming home.
Yeah. So I kind of wanted to get the episode thing out of the way because who knows where tonight's podcast is going to go or
Oh,
tonight's live show. So let's remind everyone a couple things. When we release a Warlocker interview. By the way, I'm sorry. I apologize for looking like I'm stuck in a box in somebody's basement, but I am in fact stuck in a box in somebody's basement. Mine. I'm broadcasting from my son's bedroom. Long story short. Anyway, studio is going to be moving and renovating. Doesn't matter. We released today's episode because we then went live tonight, and we released an episode today because we're going live. So if there's an episode that comes out during the day, join us live tonight. We didn't know that we were going to have an episode this week. Matt's been out on the East Coast.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden, we get a message. By the way, happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Also, fuck you.
Okay.
But,
hell of a way
but
to
here we
celebrate.
are. And I don't know if anybody caught, Matt asked me, son of a bitch that he is, he gave him some special intro music to this live show. So I did. Why did you pick that one, Matt?
Well, what had happened was on November 7th, I suffered a stroke.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can I peek at the chat?
What's that?
Like- I want to peek at the chat. I just want to see it blow up when people hear Matt say that
Yeah, that was
he had a
prelude
stroke.
to my 50th birthday party was having an ischemic stroke. So that was fun. Yeah.
Dang. Man.
Yeah. Scary, scary, scary shit.
So no, you look much better than you did when you first videoed us, and you've subsequently looked a little bit better. Like I can see it in your eyes more than anything. Like, but what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, so here's what happened. I was at my little rental house for the show that I'm working on,
Mhm.
and I'm sitting down on my couch, having a ribeye
By
steak.
the way, are you trying to be quiet?
Yes, I am. Should I? Yeah.
Oh.
Well, because I'm at my cousin's house right now. It's part of the saga of.
It's all good. I just didn't know if we were trying to, because you are,
Oh, okay.
in fact, quiet.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I got a 3-year-old like right next to me sleeping, so not in the room, the next room over. So I don't know how loud it's going to carry, but I can be probably a little bit louder. Anyway, so I'm sitting on the couch, having my dinner, having a nice ribeye steak, watching some silly Netflix documentary. Just cracked a beer, took a sip, and all of a sudden, the left side of my mouth just went numb. It was tingling. And then the whole side of my face is numb. And then I felt it just wash down my entire left side of my body. Completely numb, tingles, and right away I was like, I'm having a stroke. So I got up,
Which is, yeah.
which is wild because I at first I couldn't believe it. I was like, "There's no way. There's no way," you know. So I get up, I grab my phone, I go into my bathroom, I give myself a big smile in the mirror, and I notice some left facial droop, and I went, "No!" And then I held my arms out like this, you know, and then as you can see, it's still doing. The left arm starts to drift down, and that's telltale. That's open and shut case, right? So I'm like, holy crap. So what I did next, I'm panicking at this point. I'm just completely panicking. Grabbed my wallet, went to the front door, put my shoes on, unlocked the door, opened it a little bit, and then called 911. I was on the phone with 911 for about 4 minutes because the dispatcher put me through her own little, stroke scale assessment. And then, the paramedics show up and didn't believe I was having a stroke. So,
Right.
So,
Like,
young
I'm a
lady-
fucking medic too, you stupid fuck.
So county EMS shows up. They roll up. Young lady who decides to take point. She's like, "Hey, what's going on?" I said, "I'm having a stroke." She goes, "Okay, what makes you think you're having a stroke?" And I said,
Your mom?
"Yeah." I'm like,
Your mom strokes it well.
I said, "I'm an EMT." And she goes, "Okay." And I said, "Check this out." And I put my arms out with my palms down, and to show her the arm drift. And her response was, "Well, you're supposed to have your eyes closed and your palms up." And I said, "Yeah, but I'm having a stroke and I'm kind of panicking. Can we just go to the hospital, please?" So she does her own stroke scale assessment and looks me dead in the eye and goes, "I don't see any signs of stroke." And I'm like, "You fucking kidding me, right?" So I said, "Okay, can we please still go to the hospital? I want to go to the hospital now. I want to go to the hospital now." Because as you know, there's the golden hour
Time. Yeah.
when
Right.
stroke symptoms start.
You're on the
And
clock.
As soon as I felt that in my face, I looked at the time and I was like, "Oh, 6 o'clock." So this is now at like 6:17, 6:15, something like that. By the time we're doing this, so we get in the back of the ambulance. She starts the line on me. Starts with a 4 lead, check out my heart. And I'm like, "Hey, can we just go? Can we go? You can do this while we're going. Can we go to the hospital, please?" Then she does a 12 lead, and then we finally get going. I hear her on the radio with the hospital, never mentions a suspicion of a stroke.
What?
Word never comes out of her.
What?
She says that my chief complaint was right-sided numbness and tingling. And I'm going, left side, it's the left side. So we get to the hospital. We're not running code 3. We're just cruising, like regular old just medical call. Get to the hospital. Still no mention of a stroke. I get pushed around. By this point, I'm kind of like, I'm barely awake. I'm just like, I'm not doing good, right? And I know I'm not doing good. So they finally get me back to triage, and the nurse says, "Hey, get out of the wheelchair and hop onto this, other wheelchair so I can weigh you." I said, "Hey, man, I had a stroke. My left side is shot. Can you help me?" And he goes, "What?" I go, "Yeah, can you just do a stroke scale assessment on me real quick?" So he's like, "Smile for me." And I smile, and he goes, "Hold on." Doctor comes around the corner. "Smile for me." I smile. Squeeze my fingers. Squeeze his fingers. "Hold your arms out." And as soon as that third part of the assessment, didn't even get all the way through the assessment, he looks at the nurse. He goes, "Activate code stroke." I'm like, finally. But this is now an hour and 40 minutes after the onset of my symptoms. So I've blown that first hour. It's gone. So they take me back, do the whole assessment. They get me back in for a CT in my head. By now, it's close to 2 hours. So the CT is clear. They're like, "Oh, the CT looks clear." I'm like, "Yeah, this was 2 hours ago. Like, I need an MRI." So I'm sitting in a bed in the hallway all night. The next day, they finally get me to an MRI.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
And they-
gosh.
And they confirmed that I did, in fact, have a 1.5 centimeter infarction in the thalamus area of my brain. So
Jesus,
that
fart.
area, that area of your brain is like the sensory control center. It's like smack dab in the middle of your brain, right? It controls all your sensory, your emotions, memory, your sleep-wake cycle. So when part of that dies, it's like a crapshoot what it's going to affect. For me, it's the entire left side of my body is numb. So I was in the hospital for what, 3 days, I think?
Mm.
And I'm on a shit ton of medication right now. And I'm going home Friday to, continue on with doctors and neurologists and cardiologists. I have this cool little heart cardiac monitor thing they stuck on me that hooks up to its own little phone, and it's transmitting all my cardiac stuff like constantly to the hospital. And I'm gonna sue the shit out of the EMS.
Yeah, dude.
I was
Oh,
gonna ask that. I was gonna ask. I'm like,
Yeah.
are you gonna at least file a complaint, or are you gonna
He's
follow up
sweet.
with the
Yeah.
EMS? Because I mean, like,
I have already retained legal counsel who is very eager to get going on my case.
out there in California.
Out here, it's got to be.
it's
North Carolina.
yeah, it's got to be out there, right? Yeah.
I figured. Damn, dude, that gives me zero hope in our medical like the system. It seems broken. Like the medical, like something in the medical field.
You
like,
had some
overseeing-
before?
It's
I was just gonna say, I'm
ego.
like, you had faith
It's-
before?
It's ego is what it comes down to. She didn't like the fact
that you were
that
telling
an
her what's going on.
EMT was telling her what was going on with her call.
Oh, she's about to be fucked too,
Yeah,
dude. And then you got stuck in the hospital, like just in there, just waiting for
Yeah,
the next
because
day. Like, what kind of bullshit's that?
the suspicion of stroke was never communicated to the hospital, so I got pushed in with the regular everybody else wait in line for triage.
Bro, that's a
And
big
I
fucking
wasn't
thing.
with it.
Yeah.
I wasn't with it enough to advocate for myself further. I was just declining.
Oopsie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, that is a failure. And what the fuck is up with Gandalf the fucking Gray over here with the fucking pipe?
What?
Anyways.
Don't,
Don't,
I told you I bought.
no.
Dr. Holmes.
No. You don't get to sit here and just go, what? Like you fucking smoke a pipe
No,
every
we talked
fucking
about this.
episode. No.
No, we don't.
No.
We also, I also don't get to podcast from my son's room. So shut the fuck up.
With the kid, yeah, with the kid.
Oh, that's right.
Let me text somebody. That's hilarious. All right, so wow, so already have
So,
legal
yeah.
counsel.
Can I
That's
share?
fantastic.
I want to share a little bit of my friend Matt's sense of humor because I'm gonna be dead ass with you guys. Matt
No
and
cap?
Mark are the closest things that dead ass, right? Isn't that what the kids say?
6'7", dude, 6'7".
Oh, Jesus.
Don't no,
Mm,
Matt kick him.
I just learned what that means.
No, you gotta go.
Does anybody know what that actually means?
Yeah, it means whatever.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Mid. That's worse than mid. It's the mid of mid. All right, so my
Fucking
good friend.
dibbity dibbity.
So I'll tell you straight up, like I had been texting him, I texted him by accident the day before his birthday. I actually texted you by accident. Dude, it wasn't by accident. Like something was telling me don't schedule the text, send the text. I don't know, but I texted by accident that evening of his birthday,
Right.
not his birthday. And I meant to text him at the butt crack of dawn on his birthday to be the first one to text him happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing. And then I texted back. And then all of a sudden it was like, haha, yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay. He must be like hungover, like he went out for his birthday with his friends because he's just not his responsive self. The next thing I get is the video you guys saw on our podcast, thread. And I shit you not, I am in the truck with my wife driving to her brother's house for a family dinner for his wife's mother who just moved up here's birthday. And all of a sudden it's all, hey guys, I'm not even kidding. And I'm like, what is he not even kidding? And hit play. And so my wife and I both listened to this and we're like, what the fuck did he just say?
Right? I'm sorry, come again?
And so I'm like processing it. And then I finally text because I'm like waiting and it says, you know, Matt sent it. I saw it. And I know it was just a weird time and everybody was doing their thing. And I'm like, no. This shall not stand. So I texted Chuck and Marco and I said, first of all, Matt's alive.
Right.
Which is always a fun text to get with me. It's a standard Matt text. I feel like that's a standard.
And then it followed with something to the effect of, but also he's not kidding. Check the thread. I don't want to say anything. Just listen to him. And then Marco, what did you text back? Like, what the fuck?
Well, I texted. I was in the bathroom.
Taking it.
That's right. You did
Right?
you did a
I was in the
Yeah.
bathroom. You know, taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I was in there. You know what I'm saying? In the office handling business. I was putting something down on paper.
Right.
And you know, I was dropping the kids off at the pool, if you will. Right.
Mhm.
I was laying stink bombs. Right. I was in there defecating. Right.
Yeah, no, we get
I
it.
was in,
The only one who wants to hear that much about your poop is Chuck.
so I was plopping and plooping. Right. And I get this message from Tom and it says, "Hey, check the fucking tap," and it's not a joke. And I was like, "Okay." I thought there's a lot going on with the podcast behind the scenes right now. There's a lot of like internal stuff as far as business wise is concerned. It's stuff that needs to happen quickly. So I was like, "Okay, all right. What do I need to put on hold somewhere else? In order to handle this business?" And I opened that shit up. No pun intended. I opened that shit up. And the video comes up.
Sounds shitty.
And literally, I was like, well, "I'm sorry, what you say to me?"
Right.
And I was like, "Man,
It was like that. What the fuck did you just say?
yeah." I was like, "What the fuck did you just say to me?" Like, what? I'm the fucking fat one with the fucking high blood pressure, and this motherfucker that exercises every fucking day.
I was
He's
at
in
the gym
fucking-
that day for an hour and a half before this.
He's
happened.
in fucking stroke out. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I tell so obviously I send the message that I send. And I tell my wife. My wife just about like, I had to tell her, and then immediately have her stop hyperventilating.
And I was uttering, like, I'm on my way to my very, very, very kind, sweet brother and sister-in-law's house, kind people. Like, this is not the place for me to have big feelings, right?
Right.
And yet, as you guys know, I think I just posted it. I sent it to you guys that said, Matt and I talked about this.
Mhm.
If I am ever in a room and you hear me utter the phrase, first of all, motherfucker,
Mhm.
you better get me out of there because I'm about to hurt some feelings.
Right.
And I was like, wait a minute, hold on. First of all, motherfucker, what did you just say? Like, what? And then you were like, also, hey, I'll update you later. Please don't bombard me with questions. I'll get back to you. So it was like that. So of course, and I'm gonna give a little inside baseball. Matt may not even know this. I immediately text the beautiful Mrs. Matt. And ain't this some shit? Beautiful Mrs. Matt, don't be mad, but Mrs. Matt says, "Oh, good. I'm glad he finally told you." And I went,
What do you mean finally?
What? So I am like texting, I'm like talking to her and then trying to coordinate, and Matt finally gets back to me. And I'm like, okay. And I'm in my mind, I'm doing math. I'm like, okay, if he's released anytime in the next and then he doesn't want to stay because his wife, and then the kids, and then right now he's got the cousin, and then bop, I could get on a plane, but he can't fly in case because of the thing, so I could rent a car. And I'm doing math, like I'm Expediaing my own Google brain, right? As I'm calculating, do I need to fly out there and be his escort to fly him home safely? Or is this like, oh no, he needs to ride in a car and I got to rent a car? And then I'm like, oh, that sounds kind of fun. Fucking road trip with Matt. Yeah. Right. And I remember texting him like, what, and then the plan that is currently in place is in place and it's all good. And right. But I went in and I talked to my boss. I'm like, hey, so, like I have two brothers, like Chuck is my now adopted stepbrother, but like you and I, the three of us grew up together,
Mhm.
and I was not
Yeah.
okay with this. And I pretended really well at this dinner party, and then I got home and everybody kind of went to bed and fucked off to their own worlds, and I sat down to do whatever I was going to do that night, and I went, oh my God, Matt had a fucking stroke? What the fuck? Like, I had to come to grips with some shit, dude. And I
Yeah.
was not okay with it. And yeah.
Yeah, the wife asked me how I was doing. I was like, I'm gonna choose to be okay until everything's not okay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be okay. And she's like,
Well, I mean,
okay.
the thing after I got off the phone with 911, because I knew it was going to take them a while to get to me because I'm out in the middle of nowhere, I called my wife.
Mhm.
She's like, hey, how's it going? I said, hey, real quick, please don't panic. I'm having a stroke. I've already called 911. I'll let you
Right.
know when I get to the hospital. I love you. Kiss little girl for me. And she's like, okay, bye. Like that was it. And I just sat there and waited.
I love how efficient she
Wow,
is. You know what I'm
dude.
saying? She's just like all business understanding. That's amazing.
But I
You're
was like,
calmer
I
than
mean,
I would have been.
Oh yeah, I would have been shitting a brick, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I was internally coming to peace with a lot of things. I was
Sure.
resolving a lot of things internally because I was like, I could fucking die.
Now,
It's,
you said
it's, it's the truth.
no, you said
Oh my God.
there's issues with the left side, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Like,
here we go.
Well, so hold on.
wait, I'm just asking
I'm
a
not
fucking question. Like, you know what I'm saying?
we have to
Like,
get there because we haven't got to that part of the story yet. Because I want to tell you, Matt said the update, and this is how I knew that I knew that Matt's mind was better, right?
Right.
And Mark, yes, this is where we're headed. Okay, I knew Matt's mind was better because, and Matt didn't say I could share it, but Marco
sure.
and Chuck
Let's go.
said I could. So I'm going
Do
to
it.
show you this. This was the first thing we get back from Matt. Was this image in our group chat, and it's a T-shirt,
right.
and in the front of the T-shirt it says "Stroke, 1 star out of 5, would not recommend." And I shit you not, dude, that the literal LOL that I got from that was not the LOL of "that's that funny." It's the LOL of "thank God." And then you sent me something in our other kind retards chat.
Right.
And I told my wife, and then I sent it back to him. I said, okay, at least he has his sense of humor. And I remember typing you back, well, at least your sense of humor wasn't the thing that got paralyzed.
Right.
And you laughed, and I went, it's going to be okay. Right? Like I was not okay. And then I was like, I started a process and come down when I was like, okay, now that I know where your head's at with it, I could be okay with it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, it was,
Mhm.
I know that first video I sent you, I looked rough because I went back and looked at it and I'm like, oh my God, I look very strokey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could tell you're emotional,
very
man. You're like
presidential.
touching your face. You're like, I can't fucking feel it.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you,
it's,
you
yeah.
can tell you're
it's-
being
So,
you're emotional.
in this video, and this is again leading to where if you don't have friends like my friends, if you don't have brothers like I have brothers, you don't have brothers.
Yeah.
Because I went to I read the text thread that followed that T-shirt to my son-in-law, the Marine. And I said, my brother Matt that had the stroke, and he's like, oh yeah, because I told Mackenzie, I told him they were worried I was giving them the update. And I said, he's okay, here's how I know. I read him the whole thread, and I said, if you don't have brothers like I have brothers, you don't have brothers. And he's like, fuck yeah. So Marco,
Right.
Matt tells us
Mhm.
that he is paralyzed on the left side.
Well, not paralyzed.
Not
at least
paralyzed.
Not
I've
paralyzed.
only-
He has motor function,
Right.
yeah,
but no
barely.
sensation.
There's my left hand and my foot. I really have to concentrate to get it to do what I want it to do, and
So
I do feel my left eyelid, doing a little Forrest Whitaker over here, a little droopy, and very diminished sensation, if any at all, on my left side.
to which immediately Chuck and I talk about.
Did I just share it?
Yeah,
it.
go for it.
Do it.
Okay, I'm gonna just put it up there, you guys. This is the most amazing moment in our freaking. How do I do this? How do I open this up full screen?
You should have played the first video I sent you guys, my strokey announcement.
I can.
That way,
I still
we talk
have it.
about it enough.
Okay. All right. So this is Matt. This is Matt telling us post stroke that he had a stroke.
Post stroke for a ghost stroke.
So I just want to say that there's a couple of things that we are disappointed in you for. We are going to get to those.
Yes.
The first of which I have not shared, but Marco, I guarantee feels the same way. The first of which is that you did not start this video with what happened was.
Do a quick video update. Please resist the urge to bombard me with a bajillion questions. I'm pretty under the weather. Friday night at 1800 hours, I had a stroke while I was at my little rental house. It happened really quickly. I knew exactly what was happening. And I was fortunate enough to be able to assess myself and know that I was having a stroke, call 911, unlock the door, sit outside, grab my valuables, call my wife, tell her I love her, that I was having a stroke, and wait for the paramedics to show up. Anyway, I'm still in the hospital. It was a small stroke. The infarction.
Small stroke.
It's an insignificant stroke. It's all right.
It's like all of a sudden he goes into like, hey, but guys, I'm still an EMT, so I have to explain this properly. All of a sudden you're in the fucking metric system, you douchebag. Fucking English standard was good for you your entire life. Then you have a stroke and you brief your friends in centimeters.
I didn't realize this video was that long.
Any of this, so long.
I feel like I'm watching this for the first time again.
I'm gonna try to get back into the LA area at the end of this week.
So Demerol was your friend or some shit because that boy was.
No, that was just the cognitive decline that I was embracing for a few days.
Right.
Fucking strokey, dude.
I was like half retard.
So, so then, let's see. How do I share this? Well, I'll just read it. No, I can't. I'm gonna have to find out because I don't know how to share this screen without giving away everything on my desktop. So,
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
You can screen share it and then crop it and then share it as an image.
okay, hold on. Let's see this.
Just screen print and then crop and share image.
Where the hell? Oh, okay.
Your screen print
Anyway.
should be on your keyboard.
Don't talk about this. Just tell me. Just talk about your thing.
Talk about my thing? Okay.
Yeah.
My thing is numb.
So,
So-
how did it happen? Like, how
So
can you?
it's-
What
So
caused-
we wanted to talk about Matt. We wanted to talk about how this is part of knowing yourself, knowing the signs and symptoms, taking care of yourself. Like,
yeah. So here's the deal. It's my blood pressure apparently has been really high, and I have not been experiencing any symptoms of really high blood pressure. Headaches, confusion, lightheadedness, stuff like that. I haven't felt like my heart's been beating out of my chest, anything like that. So I knew that I've had high blood pressure in the past, and I got it under control. I, tightened down on my diet and exercise routine, and I, got it under control. And I was like, okay, I don't need to check it again because I hadn't been feeling like, oh wow, maybe my blood pressure is high. So apparently it's been high enough, long enough, without being treated, that a little clot decided to, park right in the middle of my fucking brain. So it was 100% related to high blood pressure that I had for a long enough time to where it did the damage that it did. But I'm still, like I said, that the day that I had my stroke, I was at the gym for an hour and a half, about 2 hours before I had the stroke, and I was, running and, lifting and, regular gym stuff.
What was your
I
BP
think-
when you came in?
When I came in, it was 220 over 190, I believe. Yeah, scary high.
Wow.
That's really high.
Wow.
Damn. The most I got to was like 190 over 120. Holy fuck, you beat that.
I got
by a
high
bush.
score, buddy.
Oh, dude. Fuck.
But
Dude, you're gonna be on meds now, huh?
Okay, here we go.
yeah,
Figure
I'm
out how to
on-
do it. I think I got it. All right. So this is what I see. Chuck says, now when you jerk off, it will be a true stranger, Jack. Matt says, I don't trust my left hand yet. I can't feel how hard I'm grabbing anything. And Marco says, that's kind of the excitement. And Chuck says, just don't use your cock as a stress ball. A little pressure is moi, chef's kiss. If you don't have brothers like I have brothers, you don't have brothers.
Yeah, and it's funny because as we were talking about that, the chat starts blowing up with, "Man, have you tried out this stranger stroke yet?"
Correct. Because these are
So,
always
that was another thing. But what got me? But let's back up even before that. Thomas brought up a very good point, and he was like, hey, he goes, sends a message. He says, so did you notice? Did you smell burnt toast, or did you just start talking
Yes.
to Biden? For a while?
I have a fucking bone to pick with you about that.
I have a bone to pick with myself. I'm so disappointed in myself. So disappointed.
So I asked him in our chat, I said, Matt, all I want to know, like, I get it. You're fine. Great. Cool. Whatever. You're alive. Awesome. But really, we all need to know, did you smell burnt toast? You didn't even think to check.
I did not. I didn't notice if there was a burnt toast smell. It wasn't, like whenever I burnt toast, I know it. It wasn't that obvious if it was there, but I think honestly, because I knew initially what was going on with the numbness, I was already like, I'm having a stroke. So it's like, and I was, kind of panicking. So
I know, but in all this talk about paralysis, you never
know.
once stopped to smell the toast.
And now I'm pissed because now I'm like, I feel like I missed out on that opportunity to be like, yeah, you really do smell burnt toast. So I cannot.
Oh shit!
All right, it's time for the really hard hitting question.
Hard hitting questions. Let's go.
Have you done any research as far as moving forward is concerned?
Yeah.
I have.
You have. Okay.
And
and
where are we
then
at?
my follow up question is, when you bust a nut, you gonna be firing from one barrel? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Because I mean, you're paralyzed, right? Your left hand side is not paralyzed. Excuse me. Your left hand side is not. There's no sensation, right?
No.
So I'm thinking, if somebody has a stroke and their left hand side goes paralyzed, right? Is it just like, is it like when the Millennium Falcon fails to fucking jump into light speed, saying, no, what I'm saying? Like, exactly. Is it just like what you get? You try to fire both barrels at the elephant, but only one fires off. You know what I'm saying?
Does
Like,
by the way,
does half the balloon inflate and the other half is just fucking?
That's what I'm saying.
saggy skin?
Right. It's like one of them just like shoots a load, right, and then the other one's like, just kind of hits down low.
It's
I
actually
proposed
very.
we rename the jerk off as the Christopher Reeve. I just, the
Oh,
stranger is so personal.
That's where we went.
Does your dick look like a balloon animal that's been left in the sun for too long?
So I did do some research. I took one for the team, and I was like, we were talking about this. I'm like, you know what? That's a valid question because that sits smack dab in the middle of your body.
Right.
And I can literally, there's a line that just goes midline down my body. Like this, I don't, I feel the pressure of me touching,
Sure.
my skin,
Right.
but I don't feel it. It's wild.
I can't
So
wait
I'm
to
like,
get
you
to
know what?
LA. I'm gonna fucking light your ass on fire. I'm gonna fucking, say,
Uh,
poke you with the fucking stick.
Let's go. So
when
I
are you
was
going?
like,
What the fuck?
Hopefully in a
Talk
couple
later.
weeks. Yep.
We'll talk
oh,
later.
for real?
Yeah. I gotta work.
Okay.
All right.
But anyway, so I was curious. I was like, yeah, I wonder like if that's affected, like if that's is your dick attached to the the right hemisphere of your brain or left
And
hemisphere
I'm
of your
saying
brain?
that's what I'm saying.
So I attempted
Mhm.
to arouse myself,
Sure.
For science.
and
For science.
for
For science
science,
purposes, right?
For science.
and
Pure educational.
Medical reasons.
Pure
Medical
educational.
reasons. Self-checked. Self-care.
Absolutely.
Self-care.
Absolutely.
It,
Absolutely.
Make sure it's an assessment. Really, is what
it
you're
it
talking
really was an assessment because
Medical
I needed to
assessment.
see. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So up here, I was ready to go, but down there,
The
like
spirit was willing, but the flesh was weak.
about like 50%. Like was little engine that could. It was like I want to, but I can't.
But also, here's the thing: when you've been under this amount of stress, your own self is not the most attractive of people to you, right?
True.
If your wife had been there, you might have been much more willing and able.
Right.
So
Right.
let's not give your let's not be too hard on him. You were.
No pun intended. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's difficult to rise up to the occasion. I get it.
Yeah. I mean, usually I'm a stand-up guy, but
Absolutely. Absolutely. And sometimes it's hard to get through things.
Yes.
Nothing, Chuck. My God, Chuck, we're
gonna
setting
say
them up over
I was
here.
gonna say the hard one, but you took it from me.
Oh,
It's kind of like your
All
butter
hard
got taken
ones?
from me, dude.
Oh man. All right. Well,
All right.
well, sometimes you gotta be a dog with a bone.
I'm just coming in soft right now.
I understand.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta be the dog with the bone.
Yeah. Snook, no, I'm not left-handed. I'm right-handed. So everybody's saying, I hope you're not left-handed. But I mean, even like the inside. So my face is really, really numb. My face feels like
it's like a dentist's office, like when they do work on you.
You get a
crazy.
and a Novocaine on one side.
Yeah.
That's what that feels like. My entire face. And
I've been through that many times.
Same my foot because of this. Yes, but same as my foot.
So my whole body, but the face is like
move
really,
it, but I can't
really
feel it.
freaking dead. So eating, I have to take like and you all know I eat like a fucking animal. Like I I eat very fast. So I'm having to slow down, take smaller bites, and the inside of my lip is just destroyed from biting it.
I was gonna say you got to be careful with your tongue, your tongue and your lip, and
then you can't feel it. All of a sudden, it's just puffy, and I'm like, and I can't, I got
like,
food
that's
coming out of
what
the side of my
is.
mouth. Yeah, it's.
I thought this pudding had a different texture.
Did they pull out the blood clot?
No.
They just like
no. So here's what should have happened when EMS arrived on scene. A competent person would have recognized that I was having a stroke, that there were significant symptoms that led to the suspicion of a stroke. Haul ass to the hospital, and I get some blood clot busting medication through that IV within that first hour. And then immediately go to the CT so they can see where that shit is and how big it is. So who's to say what my outcome would have been, how much better, but it would have been better.
Well, it would have had the chance to be better. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it would have
had the chance.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not that it would have been better, but it's that it definitely isn't better because.
Right. So
right.
And when you go after somebody in the medical field, one thing you have to prove, the one thing that you always have to prove is negligence on the part of the provider, which I think I can have a clear case of.
Well, let's not risk any or do any or.
Let's
never bring that up again until somebody else tells you can, because I don't want to be the guy that accidentally says something that anybody says shouldn't be said. So are we? I mean, have we paralyzed the stroke conversation?
I think we have. But guys, hey, how about this? When you guys hit 40, right around the time that you start getting a prostate check regularly, check your blood pressure once a month. Just
I get
do
my
yourself a
my
solid.
blood pressure. My
You should
freaking
keep one of
intestines
these on
are
hand.
terrible, but my blood pressure is good.
Yeah,
Always
we have one of those, Chuck.
Yeah, I have it. I just wasn't checking it. I just wasn't.
Yeah. After my scare, I've been on meds since. I have to check it all the time.
Yeah.
So
take your health seriously, boys.
The silent killer.
You're not as once as you young were.
Mm.
Right. Let's see.
What did you just say?
So, Chuck,
Yeah.
listener submitted video for you.
Ooh, is this what I think it is?
This is
Two girls, one cup.
titled. It's titled. I'm pretty sure this is a war crime.
Oh shit! Not if it's the first time.
So if I was working, it was okay. How are you?
Come on, man.
Let's see that again. It's a sack tap in a stink palm.
He buttercupped him. He gave him the buttercup again.
Yeah. Damn.
So
dude.
good.
I could just beat a little.
That was a good one.
No, okay. I thought
That
we would
person
get a
would have
little gag
vomited.
reflex out of that.
If the
I
person
thought
would
we'd
have
get a
vomited and they would have
little
filmed
gag
it
reflex.
and not fucking turned
Yeah,
away
you'd
like
have been-
bitch.
Okay. So let's I have a couple more. Guys, this was a good week for the stuff we wanna send videos about. So bad week for the stroke to take up so much time. So let's try and get through some of this stuff. Boys, living the dream. Living the dream. If
LIVIN.
I said I could show you a video and in 10 seconds you would see one man live a dream that we all know we share, but we didn't realize we share.
Okay.
I would
All right.
Boys,
take a guess.
I'm-
as to what it
I
is.
sent to you
You got me excited.
GTA in real life or Dukes of Hazzard as you like it because it's generational. Yeah, he jumped.
Did it? He actually did it.
He jumped the
We all
flatbed
wanted
trailer.
to do it. All of us.
Driving down the road,
That's
saw
our
the
dream.
flatbed trailer, and he jumped.
He
it.
lived
Ready?
the dream.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Oh,
That's
good on you,
badass, dude.
Good on you, sir.
Wow.
I mean, he's not
Ah.
wrong. And the guy who's narrating at the end, the guy who stitched it, he's not wrong.
Those are facts.
The dream.
That's the shit that we've all had. The Dukes of Hazzard and that
Mhm.
shit, dude. Man,
Now,
that's dope.
we also have a segment on here as we go through quickly our segments.
Mhm.
We've talked about Mr. Professor on the show before, and
Yes.
one of our segments dovetails nicely with Mr. Professor, who is welcome on the show if he ever wants to come on the show. Because Marco and I will give him a run for his money with why does it slap?
Oh
Matt,
man, it's just so good.
I thought I'd make you feel old and young at the same time. This is the weirdest time warp mind fuck. Why does it slap? We have yet, I think, to date, Marco.
All right.
This is
Mhm.
what if Pantera's Walk
Mm.
was classic soul.
A lot of
Oh,
this. I think you're gonna be pleased. Let's get it.
Pantera's Walk as classic soul. And it's got a groove, right?
it does.
And I'm like, okay, I hear it, but I don't hear it yet. And then I was like, wait, what?
Can you see I'm elated by my persistence? One step from
Dude.
lashing out at you. You want it? together, my friend.
And the horns are good.
I've got more friends like you. What do I do? Is there no another anymore?
That's a free chorus, dude.
Takes who I am, where I've been, belong.
Right?
You can't be something you're not. Be yourself, by yourself. Stay away from me. Unless and learn.
How?
That's my workout music. I have all the Pantera's library, and I just shuffle when I'm running or working out. So that's.
But who knew that it could be like
That is
R&B
amazing.
soul?
That is amazing.
So
it sounds
good,
like it
dude.
was meant to be that, you know?
Yeah.
If you didn't know the
Yeah.
song, you'd listen to it, you'd be like,
Well,
fuck, that's good.
okay, but Marco, you know what made me think of?
Yeah. what's
How
up?
many people know that? How many Stevie Wonder fans know that the Red Hot Chili Peppers made Higher Ground a huge alternative punk rock anthem?
Oh, right.
Right.
Yeah, a
And
lot of
how
people
many
didn't
Red Hot
even know.
Chili Peppers
Yeah.
fans know that Higher Ground is a Stevie Wonder's funk soul classic, right?
That he
I mean,
begged
like-
them to play because they said no several times.
Yes, several times. He said,
Right.
"I think you guys would kill this," and they said no, and then finally he's like, "All right, let's essentially shut him up," and it just blew up.
Yeah.
Right. And it's great. But that's what I'm
Well-
saying, right? Like sometimes it just
You know, it would be fun because this reminds me of like when you're at like, you know, the Hollywood Bowl or something before a concert and they have like classical music playing in the house, but it's
Mhm.
like rock or, you know, pop or something,
Right,
but it's
yacht
like
rock.
classical, right?
Music
Yeah,
action.
Sure,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like the orchestra is playing just like the instrumental of
Yeah,
the song, right?
yeah. Right.
So that's
Sure.
what that reminds me of.
Shit.
How amazing would it be to have like just a playlist of stuff like that you have it like, you know, your
For
dinner
sure.
party, you know, just background music, and it's just like it's not aggressive.
Songs
it's
where
nice
people
and
are like, wait a
chill.
minute, what is this? Like
Oh,
all of a
yeah.
sudden people are like, wait,
Yeah.
what
Well,
did
it's
he
like-
just say?
Well, it's like
Yes.
Richard Cheese was known for doing that,
Richard
but he's
Cheese.
Oh
was
yeah.
like that.
Oh yeah.
but I mean, but he delivered everything loungy, you know, what I'm saying, which
Yeah.
gave it a comical,
Yeah, he was
you
extra
know,
large.
delivery,
He really
right?
did. Yeah. Yeah.
And he was fantastic at what he did, but you know, at what he does or did, but it was very, very comical, as much many lounge, you know,
Yeah.
lounge
But
actors
this
kind of
stuff,
scene.
what we just listened to would blend into the background just beautiful.
Oh, sure.
Nobody,
Yeah.
you'd have to really stop and listen and go,
But you know what? T? There's so many
Yeah.
songs. Like there's so many songs that like people don't know that they're covers to begin with. Like
Mhm.
like one of the big famous ones is Whitney Houston's "I Will Always Love You."
Yeah.
You know, from the Bodyguard. It was a huge hit, and like nobody knew that was a Dolly Parton song.
mhm.
Like nobody
Not
knew.
until after the movie came out. Then they're
Not
like,
until-
oh, that's but the Dolly Parton song's in the movie. But it's not done by Dolly Parton, it's done by a
No.
different country artist.
Right.
So
That- yeah.
but how many like okay, how many people know that Manic Monday was written by Prince?
Oh yeah.
What, so he performed it as well, or he just wrote it?
No,
He
no, no.
wrote it
No,
for
he-
them.
He wrote
Yeah.
it for them. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
also wrote Nothing Compares to You and gave it
Yes.
to Sinead O'Connor.
Yep.
Yes.
I knew that.
Yeah.
But the Bangles' other hit, Hazy Shade of Winter, is a Simon and Garfunkel song,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So, like, it's all these layers upon layers. Nothing's new under the sun. And that's why good music is good music is good music.
Yeah, and then you have like bands like, you know, Led Zeppelin, who just stole people's music from the 20s, 30s, and 40s, and just
Mhm.
Yeah. And
added
but you know
guitar
what?
to it.
They're getting even because Greta Van Fleet is just stealing from Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
So
It was interesting because like they asked
and they're
Robert
buttered
Plant.
too. Yes.
They asked Robert Plant about like, you know, about them, like sounds awfully familiar, and everyone in the music industry is like, it's funny you should say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, because that was
there's-
before the internet and stuff. And once
Hot meat
you know,
kettle.
we all have all this more information
yeah.
at our fingertips, it's easier to look back at songs from that era. Back
Yeah.
in the 60s, you weren't, you know, pulling up a record from the 20s or the 30s to go, hey, Led Zeppelin just ripped these guys off.
Right now, you can share your screen and play them simultaneously next to one another and see the tracks that are almost identical, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And it's just
We
different
should
lyrics
get
and
into
stuff
some
like
of that, but
Wait a minute.
but I
Tom,
What?
real quick.
What?
Tainted Love by
Yes.
Soft Cell.
yes,
I was today years old.
really,
No
You
idea it was a
didn't know
cover.
that-
No.
really.
No idea. No idea. No
Okay.
idea. No idea.
How about this one?
Did we lose
Are
him?
you talking? Did we?
We,
Tom,
we,
went mute.
lost you. Yeah, you went mute.
we can't hear you at all, Thomas.
Maybe it's your headphones.
No.
No, we still can't
Can't
hear
hear
you. No.
Can't hear
No.
you.
No sound, buddy. No sound.
You're doing sign language now.
Hello.
There he is. There he is. There he
Okay,
is.
Okay.
Sorry, boys. Do you remember the Austin Powers and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, of course.
When he was talking about Burt Bacharach?
Hold on.
Yeah.
What?
Tom's mic had a stroke.
Well played, sir.
Oh,
well
that's
played,
well
sir.
played. Yeah.
Oh, you're my new favorite.
So, Marco, I will share this one with you. That guy Burt Bacharach that they always made fun of in Austin Powers, or they always
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
So here is a Burt Bacharach song that was performed by Dionne Warwick, and that you might recognize. Don't recognize it yet?
I walk along the city streets you used to walk along.
Wow. That's crazy.
Every step I
Yeah, absolutely.
Love we used to be. I forget you when there is always something
there too. That's crazy too, dude.
which our generation knows.
Right.
So
I Love
it's-
Rock and Roll by Joan Jett.
yeah, Crimson and
Was-
Clover.
Yeah.
Wasn't Crimson Clover? Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Respect
It's
by Aretha Franklin.
mm,
Another cover.
yeah.
Respect was by Aretha Franklin was a cover.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Shrek generation thinks of "I'm a Believer," right, from
Sure.
Shrek,
Right.
right?
Oh yeah.
But then our generation thinks of "I'm a Believer" from the Monkees.
The Monkees.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Do you know who wrote it? Neil Diamond.
Oh, Neil Diamond. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's just
Yeah.
crazy stuff like that.
America's
Okay,
favorite
so
Jew.
let's see. I have he's the Jewish Elvis, baby. So
Oh,
here's I need a ruling on the field, boys. Cops, keep your mouth shut. Chuck, you and I are allowed to watch and react, but we are not allowed to render
Okay.
judgment.
All right.
This is a non-traffic enforcement ruling on the field, boys. This is time for civilian. Is it reasonable theater?
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. So you know nothing about the law, and you are tasked with determining
Mhm.
if anyone is at fault, who is at fault, are they criminally at fault, civilly at fault, and how bad is it?
Okay.
So this is like this truck. Watch, just
Oh.
So
So
there's
the
a second truck that goes
Right.
by. Right. There's a white truck and another blue truck.
Whoa.
see that?
Fuck. Dude, he made it.
What did you just see?
It was either road rage or just ego. Like, you're not going to pass me, I'm going to pass you. But it looked kind of road ragey.
So he goes around on the left side,
Yeah.
Right,
That's
but- well,
awesome.
again, like on the shoulder in the center in the
Yeah.
grassy area.
Yeah.
And motherfucker dips left onto the shoulder, psychs him out,
Yep.
causes him to then
Pitch. Yeah.
left,
And
cross the road, and then get demolished
Oh
by a semi truck.
by the semi, by both of the
So
trucks.
he never hit him. He was on the
No.
shoulder. The guy got
And he
up
just
next to
juked him.
and he just kind of juked him a little bit. So
Yeah,
if
he
the guy
just
was
juked him and
if he was
broke his
still
ankles.
around,
So,
So
Chuck,
I
we can't
think-
say anything.
okay, I would say, my dumbass would say you're both at fault. But did he really cause him to wreck?
I would say that they're both at fault. I would say that
I
I would say
mean,
the road
I
raging
don't-
is both, but
What about both committed violations? I wouldn't say
Well,
both. at
okay.
fault.
Well,
Well,
yeah, that's,
Oh,
yeah.
Chuck,
both of them-
shut the fuck up, dude.
No, that's what we're saying.
well,
We're both,
that's what I
at
said
fault.
before. It's like both of them used that emergency lane, that
Hands
middle,
up, don't shoot.
that well, both of them did the infraction of passing on the left hand side, so they both get that. They both get the
They're
excessive
both, yeah,
speed,
they're both speeding.
and I'm assuming reckless driving would be one of them too. Would be ones that they both catch, right?
Well, so
Well, that-
reckless driving is typically the standard that we were taught was it's a combination of 3 moving violations
Mhm.
that
Well, there you go.
endanger the
Okay.
public.
So
I mean,
I'd
so
say
they're
that's
definitely putting the public in danger as far as like the right, reckless driving is concerned.
Okay.
They're both speeding. They're both like
So civilly,
illegal.
like who's paying for whose truck? Anybody paying for anybody's truck?
I don't know how that goes. I don't know the breakdown of that. I would.
No,
I would.
I'm asking you. You're the jury. You're
Okay.
the deciding.
the
They all of a sudden say, you know what? Podcasts are going to decide insurance claims, but
Okay.
you can't be cops. And so
So the
they have
guy-
assigned us this insurance claim, and
the
what
guy,
you
the
said
guy that
goes,
the guy that wiped out his
Mhm.
insurance. He's on the hook with his own insurance, and he's going to have to lean on his. It's an at fault accident. I rule him. What he had was an at fault accident. So whatever
I'm gonna
that
say
entails to the insurance company.
I'm gonna say it's a split. I'm gonna say it's 70-30. I'm gonna say 70%, maybe 60% of the guy who fucking who juked and who got juked,
Okay.
whose ankles got
Can I
broken.
ask this question? And this doesn't give anything away, Tom. Believe me, it doesn't.
Okay.
What if the person in the car who wrecked died?
Oh,
What does
I
that
mean-
matter? Does it change anything?
no, I don't think it changes anything.
No,
okay,
that his insurance company's gonna have to pay out to the semi that plowed into him and anybody else that his.
are they? Is the semi truck driver liable in any way?
No,
No. He's a victim.
No,
he
I don't
was
think
just
so.
cruising.
Okay,
He got
okay,
hit,
all right,
he got hit by that
Mm-mm.
truck.
got it. Okay, got it.
I think they're
So,
both at fault for road rage, and they're both held liable for
Okay.
damages to not only their own vehicles, which that would be the client, and then to third-party vehicles, which would be the truck driver.
Okay, so are we ready to close out? I think now.
Yeah.
So, what should we? Are we closing with anything special? Like a segment? Matt,
I thought all those things we just did were our closing segment.
I was just blasting you guys out with all the kind of stuff that was in our box to get to that we never got to.
No, I love it when we show people what's in our boxes.
Okay.
As long as his left side is working.
I think we might have. I tried
Well, do we have a
tried to get
resolution to that video? Like what actually happened? Who
Yeah.
was it?
Do we
No,
know?
I
Like,
don't. I don't.
Oh, we don't. Oh, okay.
Nothing.
oh,
That's all
yeah.
I
I'm
have.
with you, man. I thought we were about to learn something. We were about
Nope.
to get learned.
We don't know. We don't know. I was just asking you guys. What do you
Because
think?
that did
this-
happen a while
So-
ago. I've
so
seen
on-
that video before. It's
So on
happened
the
a
cop
while ago.
side, what do you guys think? What would you
Yeah.
guys
I can tell you what I've seen happen in
Please.
person. There
Please.
was a
No,
guy.
I want you to tell me what you think about what we just saw.
Well, this is very similar. There's a guy on a motorcycle, and there was a road rage incident, and it was on the 14 freeway,
Okay.
and they were both going back and forth doing some crazy shit on the freeway.
Sure,
both
sure, sure.
driving
Oh, yeah, I
recklessly,
saw that
both
one too.
definitely at fault. He fucking kicks the car. The
Yep.
car then spins the fuck out and crashes. Guy on the motorcycle was at fault
Because
because he caused the
well,
accident.
he made contact.
He caused the accident.
primary collision factor. There's always a single primary collision factor.
Regardless of what happened leading up to the events, if one person caused that event to cause
They're
the
at
wreck,
fault.
they're at fault.
Oh, okay.
So the
Now
guy
you
who
can
did the
share.
Good to know.
You can share a certain percentage after the fact, but yeah.
Right.
So that's
whatever
it.
the
All right.
insurance.
Do you guys have any requests? No. Single mom?
Do we have any single moms?
I would say I'm going to go to bed, but that's not going to happen.
I always have single moms.
You're fucking.
We can do single moms.
Your rhythm's all fucked up, huh?
Yeah, that's another part of what that brain controls is your sleep-wake cycle. So I'm all over the place.
So if you sit on your left nut, do you feel it?
No, everything's kind of numb down there, like everything.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
So is it okay? So is the left side of your cack? Is it numb and the other side's not, like a fucking like split down the center, like the whole, like you said, your midline?
The whole thing, I wouldn't say it's like completely numb, but it has like maybe 40% sensation.
That's fucking horrible. How long is that supposed to last for?
I don't know. It could 3 months, 6 months, a year, rest of my life. Who knows?
Oh, fuck.
Damn.
All right.
Yeah.
So here you go. This is Amanda, 36, 3 months pregnant, and I am absolutely stunning, gorgeous, and being in public with me turns heads. I'm not conceited. I'm convinced I know my worth, and I can have sexual relations with any man on this planet. I could even turn a gay man straight. I'm loyal. I cook. I clean. I own a business, a lady in the streets, and a you-know-what in the sheets. I'm not looking for a fling if you're not ready for a woman like me and take over daddy role. Don't pursue me. In Warren, Michigan. Discuss. What are we looking at, boys? Go ahead.
Thick white chick.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Thick.
Horrible tattoo chest piece. Bleached out dirty hair.
I'm gonna say there's at least 2 face piercings.
Her tits point towards the ground.
Maybe raccoon makeup.
Oh, Jesus. That's a lot of. It's a lot of single moms.
A lot of all of
But you're not wrong.
Bank over there?
You're not wrong. This is where I store them. You're not wrong. That's her. There you go.
That was her?
Yeah, you didn't see her?
Oh shit! With the horrible.
You pull up a single
Hold
photo.
on, sorry,
There
I'm
were
trying
4
to do it again.
chicks.
Hold on.
He's like,
That's,
dude.
oh, you could. Okay, hold on. I'm trying this again.
Was it the one with the clavicle tattoo?
This is the problem that I'm having with not having my regular setup, boys. Okay.
You're not fully moved. Yeah, you're not in your full setup.
All right, here we go. There you go. This is Amanda, 36.
I fucking called it.
Yep.
Horrible fucking
Look at those-
tattoos, bleached out fucking
those
hair,
eyes.
and the raccoon eyes.
Raccoon
Holy shit, guys! I was fucking
Mhm.
spot on.
The only thing
like
she's
saggy
missing
as fuck.
is the Marilyn Monroe thing.
Yeah, she's
Piercing on
missing
the
the
lip.
fucking Maryland pissing.
But
Well,
okay,
I got
well there's
one out
there's
of one
that.
of my
So we're done.
Damn. All right, I appreciate you. Thanks so much. All right,
Matt, are you okay?
I'm
How are we doing?
But you know what? I'm doing about this. I got a little bit better a couple days afterwards, and I'm about the same. So I'm no worse.
Okay. We're gonna go out with our intro music then.
Oh, okay, cool. That works.
Is that it?
I got
That's
some
it.
Viagra for you when you get back in town and see if that puts
Remember-
some fucking pep in your step, dude.
I don't only half work.
Remember, come here on, hit the dings and the buttons, and we're all fucked up. Matt's coming home. We'll figure it out. But if a War Stories interview drops, join us for War Locker Live. If a War Locker interview drops, I don't know what we're gonna call it. It's coming.
It's a working
Shit.
title. The number's still the same. 818-280-9822. Leave us a voicemail.
Is
Let
it?
us know what you think.
Or did we
For
lose
now.
it again?
For now.
I'll
I'm
check
sure
it.
we're going to lose it.
Yeah.
All right.
And we'll get a new email
For now,
address.
lockerroommailbag@gmail.com. Lockerroommailbag@gmail.com. For now. Send us your information. Send Matt your well wishes. You can send Matt a digital gift card to buy him Viagra or beers or whatever else he needs. Other than that, until the next time, I'm not even gonna finish it because we changed the beginning, so we'll might change the end. So see you, fucker.
Right? I don't know what's going on anymore. Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria.
Still the buzz in my head.